Hey John, Scott here. Just want to shoot over this quick video showing some tips and tricks that you guys can do in-house to help bring in more business and customers using your website and Google Business profiles. This is what I would do for pretty much most any referrals that you would send me as well. And I really just ask for feedback, but since I'll see you tomorrow, we'll talk about it then. And I hope that these strategies are helpful and educational for you. So looking at your website right here, you know, I do like the fact that it looks very clean, professional. I do like your process to figure out everything. It's a little bit like my process, just not as straightforward. And then there's a couple things that I would really recommend for your website. First off, have more content. The reason I say that is because Google loves to see content. You want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. And throughout that content, you want to be found for buyer intent keywords, which would be found for in Google searches. One that I'm looking up later is life insurance Utah, and because that has a service and also a location for you. I would need to get a little bit more information to kind of find out exactly what you would like to be found for, but that's just one that I found for your website. The other thing I would recommend if you're working with SEO by any means, do not use Wix. It's just not a good website to do SEO on, or a platform. But anyway, the other thing you could also do, look at this guy right here. If you save the image correctly as alternate text, instead of it saying this mumbo jumbo, you could say, life insurance Utah, and that could count as content because it's embedded behind the photo. So I did put your website into a tool I use called Ahrefs. I know that this was your website and you said it would probably not have as much traffic, but I checked the other two and they're pretty much the same. But the DR and the UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100 and you want to keep them balanced and continuously moving up. You're currently at 0 strength and 0.4 trust, and that's because you have 0 backlinks and 0 referring domains. And a backlink is like an endorsement from another website. It's where it's a clickable button or text, and it links one website to another. And you want to stay relevant to your industry and location, otherwise you're going to be getting into spammy backlinks, kind of like if Pizza Hut gave you an endorsement, it wouldn't be as good as Mass Mutual. And it looks like you're being indexed for 3 keywords and you're getting, nobody to your website, which I know that you already kind of knew that. But with it being so low, your website acts like a digital business card as opposed to an online lead generating tool that can produce an ROI for you. So I did look up financial planner, Clearfield, just as a buyer intent keyword. You did pop up in the Google Business profile, which is really great. That's awesome. You do want to be in the Google Business profile. It does generate quite a bit of traffic, but it just looks like not a lot of people are looking for financial planner Clearfield. But being here, also, if you optimize your Google Business profile, you could start reaching out in other areas as well. So, Layton, Kaysville, whole state, if you really wanted to work on it. But then we get down into the organic listings down here. And this is where you want to be ranking on the first page, because I don't know the last time you scrolled down and hit next. But if you're not on the first page of Google for these buyer intent keyword searches, those are kind of, you're not getting your website seen. So instead of going to your top competitor for Clearfield, I did go to Mass Mutual for you right here to kind of give an example of what they have going on. They don't have a balance here at all, which is, problematic, but at the same time, they're doing pretty good elsewhere. They are putting a lot of money into backlinks and referring domains. They have almost 10,000 keywords, and they're getting quite a few people to their website. So, they're doing it all right, but they could be more effective. But just to kind of give you an example, when you do start to outrank your competitors for these buyer intent keywords, Utah life insurance companies, Utah, a percentage of this total volume that you see right here for each keyword will start going to your website instead of your competitors. And then a percentage of the people going to your website will give you a call. And then depending on your closing rate and a few other factors, they'll turn into a customer. And more customers means more money for everybody. So that's kind of what I do, John. Did this pretty quick for you, so sorry it's a little bit shorter. But I hope between the two videos this really helps out. We'll talk about this tomorrow, and have a good day.